All right, so you probably clicked on this because you are curious if you should get or receive or give a HomePod Mini for Christmas or holidays or anytime. So here are my thoughts on the HomePod Mini. This one is blue. They come in multiple colors like orange, yellow, black, white, and blue. I wish there were more colors like green, purple, etc., but hey, I like the blue one. So you should consider first the price. A HomePod Mini is $100. You could get a big Amazon device for about the same price. And don't be fooled, the speakers on these are really, really good. So just don't compare that this one is as small as like an Amazon Echo, the smaller one. These HomePod Minis do pack a punch. They have a lot of good sound. I absolutely love them. Biggest thing is, do you use Apple's ecosystem? So do you use their voice assistant? If you like, and if I say the name, it'll probably trigger, but if you use Apple's voice assistant, then I would actually really recommend getting a HomePod. If you use Apple Music, I would recommend getting a HomePod. If you have a smart home that uses HomeKit, I would get a HomePod Mini. Um, I really like them. Some key features that I really like is if you have more than one HomePod, you can intercom from one HomePod to the other, or even just send announcements to all your HomePods. I love my HomePods, to control my smart home. Yes, these devices are not as smart as, let's say, Amazon's or even Google, but I don't find myself even asking these other ones a lot of questions. I'll just, use my phone or something to look up the answer. So if you're not looking for answers, like asking, hey, how tall is the Empire State Building or whatever, any questions like that, then I would consider this. Because if you have an Apple smart home, you can say, Siri, turn off the office. And boom,
Okay.
the office is now off. Siri, turn on the lights. So she is really good about turning on and off lights. You can set timers. And one thing I really like about the HomePod Mini is if it's your HomePod Mini, you can connect it to your Apple ID and it can do personal requests for you. So you can actually send iMessage messages to your HomePod. Say, hey, her name, send a text to mom, and she will actually do it. And when she gets a reply, she will make a little chime sound, and you can ask her what the notification is, and she will tell you the text. But here's the key: she will recognize your voice. And so then, if your brother or sister or family member tried to do the same thing, as long as their voice doesn't sound too close to yours, then it won't do it. So that's really good. Another thing I would say about HomePods is privacy, where them openly sell your data and to get ads, especially this one. Um, Apple makes their money on the front end. That's why you're paying $100 for that when it's only like $50 for that, because Apple doesn't need your data. They are a very privacy focused company as of right now, 2023, going into 2024. Apple is very privacy focused, and all your device, everything's done locally on the HomePod. Yes, sometimes it will have to reach out to the cloud to like turn on smart lights and stuff like that, but Apple doesn't store that data, and any data they do store is encrypted where they can't use it. These other companies, they use that information, they sell it to the highest bidder so that they can give you ads. So, anyway, another reason why I really like the HomePod is privacy. And if you use Apple Music, this one works really well with Apple Music. I use Apple Music, and now if you have an iPhone with like Spotify or anything, you can ask your HomePod to play a song. Whoop. Oh, that's another thing. If you hold your phone too close, your song will actually transfer to the HomePod. And then if you hold it close again, the song on the HomePod can transfer to your phone. So that's another cool feature. Um, anyway, I was saying that if you have Spotify or any other streaming service, you can ask your HomePod to play a song from Spotify. It will look to see if you have Spotify on your phone, and it will play that song, like AirPlay it from your phone to your HomePod. So anyway, hopefully that helped you out if you're going to try to give a HomePod as a gift, or if you should consider receiving one as a gift. I really like the HomePods. The only thing I wish they had is a screen. I wish there was a version with a screen, but not the worst thing. I use them all the time for timers, cooking timers. I use them all the time for smart home, and I listen to music on them. And it's just a really nice device. So I'm really happy with my HomePods. I have multiple around the house. There are bigger ones that are more expensive, but HomePod minis just sound good. If you get two of them and an Apple TV, you can use them as speakers for your TV. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, so the more you're in the Apple ecosystem, the more I would recommend a HomePod. If you just want a smart assistant that just kind of tells you answers, can play some music, maybe control some smart stuff, yeah, these guys, they can do a good job. But if you're in the Apple ecosystem, I would recommend a HomePod mini. And just get one, try it out, and see how it goes. Anyway, hopefully that answers all your questions, and I'll see you in the next video.